Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to my basement on a bad hair day where we're watching Yellowstone. We're at season 2, episode 7, and in true Yellowstone fashion, Jamie has gone to the extreme and has killed Sarah to prevent her from writing any story about Pops. It's never. First off, Sarah, okay, I don't want to victim blame. However, don't go meeting this guy out in the middle of the woods of Dad's ranch. And Casey let Walker go. He took him to the train station. Walker didn't get on the train. Will that come back to help or hurt Casey in the future? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And Jamie's ex-girlfriend. They showed her, did this teach her to go, like, oh, stay away from this family? Or is she going to spill some secrets as well? Was she in the room when the interview was being conducted? I know she was close, but I don't know if she was in the room. And we may have an alliance between Dan and John. That scene, though, when John came in, took out the security guy, threw the bottle of wine. Hilarious. That was awesome. Okay, I have no idea what's going to happen next, but I'm so glad that you are all here with me on this adventure. So I'm locked and loaded. I've got the cozy blanket because it turned chilly here in the Pacific Northwest. I've got my Yellowstone on standby. I've got all of you. Also, please remember, full episode watch along is available on Patreon. I would love to see you there. So, okay, y'all, let's get to it. Well, Casey out walking the field. I was wondering who was out walking the field, wondering where things went wrong. Oh, John's up too.
Problem?
Other problems? Everywhere I turn, son. You know, the only time I'm solely focused on the present is on this horse.
You want some company?
You have a few problems that need fixing first, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Well, ain't that the thing about problems, Dad? No matter how long you're gone, they'll be right here when you get back.
Grab a horse.
Well, I just gotta find someone to watch Tate real quick.
did that conversation really just go, I'm gonna go for a ride, I need to think. Well, I'll join you. I don't know. Got problems. That's okay, I'll take care of them. Okay, fine. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be gone for a bit. First. Like, what? So where are they gonna end up and what are they gonna find when they get there? Whose fence? Their fence? The fence. Is that the fence?
21 years and it feels like yesterday.
He went there purposefully. Huh.
It's not an excuse. I was just a better father when she was with me. I hope you never know what that feels like, son.
I already know what it feels like.
What are we gonna do with that opening? All the other stuff going on. Huh. Huh. No, this is not my first cocktail of the evening. Oh my gosh, he left Tate with the Wranglers.
Wake your ass up. Tell you what you doing.
Dad went off with Grandpa. Told him you stay here.
Without telling everybody that he was there. What? Oh, jeez. Oh, Jamie. Oh, Jamie.
You know what's so dangerous about you, Jamie? You're consumed with the world's perception of you.
Beth, I don't know if this is the bear you want to be poking right now.
But you've finally done something that makes you see yourself the way the world does. The way I see you. The way he sees you.
What happened between the two of them to have her have this opinion of Jamie? And how did she find out? Who told her?
I gotta tell you something. And it comes from a place of love.
Sure.
You should really consider killing yourself.
Look at the source of that, James. Look at the source.
Get an ID on the victim?
Dave Blackbull. For the casino? What's the cause of death?
Wait, was this the guy that was the really good card player? Card player, blackjack dealer, the one that he pointed out to the Becks with.
You know what that looks like to me?
Fine.
A message.
My dad used to do this.
Oh, yeah?
Why do you do it?
Well, I want to get all the shit out of his system so I can get on him.
You owe me $1.
I ain't paying you a fucking dollar. Here. See that tape? That's him submitting.
I can't hear Rip say that.
And then a babysitting to my list of talents.
Gotta say, I didn't see that one coming.
Who did Casey think was gonna look after Tate?
I need to talk to you first, Grandpa.
About what?
All right.
Do I need to be part of this conversation?
You ain't got any money. That'd be him.
All right, grandson, let me have it.
I'm going to be a cowboy.
Okay.
Well, that's a good thing. This ranch needs you to be one. Someday it's all gonna be yours.
Ooh, that's a lot to put on that kid's shoulders.
Well, that brings me to my problem. I don't have a horse. So, can you buy me one?
It's a yes from your father. It's a yes from me.
Daddy! Dad, you gotta train my horse!
Are the Beck brothers gonna get? Oh God. Is it? But yeah, is the Beck brothers
Sure you can.
gonna get them all together? All the guys against them?
Your liquor license has been suspended until your revocation hearing.
Oh wait, for the little country club?
We need to confiscate all alcohol from the premises.
Of course you do.
What time is my conference call with Mountain West?
11:30.
Who's in her office?
Beth.
Who's that?
Your father is he's not a reasonable man. So I want to be clear about something. I will not have a casino built at the gates of Yellowstone. But you won't help me stop them.
I think they are.
The only way he'll be able to protect it is find a new revenue stream. I'm also aware that the likeliest source of electricity for the casino comes from damming your tributary. And I am positive that pretty face has done the math, figuring out how much money you will make turning the Dutton Ranch into the Dutton Power Company. Do you know the story of Susan Rawlings? We had a mutually beneficial relationship until she figured out a way to bend the law to benefit her business more than my business. They moved her somewhere in California where they could help her move past the trauma.
Was it a cemetery?
One might say I had a tendency to act out. At church one Sunday, I was feeling a little naughty, sitting next to this skinny little boy. I unzipped his slacks. It's uncanny how much you look like that boy's dick.
All that tough talk, Beth. I've got the cure for that.
Oh, I'm sure you do, Pumpkin.
We'll see how tough you are after I give it to you.
Challenge accepted.
I'll beat it every day. I'll brush it every day. I'll bathe it every day. Appaloosa? If it's blue, I'll name it blue. If it's red, I'll name it red. If it's a girl, I'll
Oh
name
my God, son. I'm gonna help you train the horse, okay?
Grandpa said I need to feed it every day.
Yeah.
So I have to live on the ranch with you.
Can't let your mother hear you talking like that.
No, he's right. He should live on the ranch.
What happened, Monica? Was the bags packed?
Where you going?
Depends. You?
How does it depend on me?
Why don't you go to your room for a minute, okay?
Yeah, because I think this is a discussion for not you, Tate.
I tried to move on from you.
That's what she calls it.
Tried to get closure, but you're a part of my soul.
I just hope you'll forgive me.
You two didn't work out jack squat nothing. You worked out nothing in your relationship. You just took time apart.
You're gonna make a baby, I know it.
God, please no. But oh, it's Jamie at the table. Oh, geez. Well, John, you kind of told James the same thing about going to hurt yourself. Do they know where he went on your Rhode Island-sized property, John?
How much of it did you do?
I mean, I can't talk about that. I'll make you an accessory.
Oh, you a lawyer now, Rip?
Sir? Sir?
Oh, jeez.
You know the thing about suicide, you don't just kill yourself. You kill every memory of you. This will be all everyone remembers, Jamie.
John likes to put the responsibility of a lot of stuff on inaction.
This is quitting it.
Yes, it's quitting. I quit. This cannot be fixed. I'm married to it.
I think it's more than married, Jamie. I think it's sewn into your very DNA.
Your grandfather used to say that you can't fix a broken wagon wheel. But you can use the parts to make a new one. You needed more time here. I can still give you that. The old you's dead the moment you let it go.
It was almost a little too easy. I know I like storylines a little bit quicker paced. That was almost too fast.
Now we start working on the new one.
Because you messed him up big time, John.
You need to go easy on your brother.
I always go easy on him.
Your other brother. He was gonna kill himself today.
Well, give me a week and I'll have him ready to see it through.
I don't want him to see it through.
Look me in the eye and tell me that you love him.
Why shouldn't he?
Love.
Beth, what is up? They never have gone into this.
What you feel for me.
What line of conversation is this?
This is silly.
Jamie gonna become a wrangler?
Okay, come like here. Yeah, damn.
What?
The lawyer's gonna try his hand at cowboying, like.
That's you.
Tend to play.
Huh.
This is you here, Jamie.
That Avery spot.
Jamie, you want us to do you in?
It's the buy.
Whoa, honeys. We just working girls here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Check.
Ooh.
Here comes the turn.
Ooh.
I fold. Too steep for the lawyer.
Yeah, you made the right decision.
I know. You're gonna do fine, Jamie.
This is the come to Jesus moment with Beth now. That's an awful. That's about 2.5 fingers there, John.
Malcolm Beck came to visit me today.
What do you want?
Yes.
Men like him, they just want to be feared.
So we're never gonna find out about her marriage and her ex, and does that matter? I'm interested. Oh geez, they're back at the ranch. I hope John knows Monica's back at the ranch.
Look at me.
Because I need to know who you are and not imagine the other guy. get him. Is that John saying take out the bag?
Come to me.
Where are you?
You know where I am.
Well, that's not John.
How am I supposed to get there?
You walk. She's really gonna make him climb outside. Did he do this often? I wouldn't try that roof in those boots.
Oh, thank you.
Southern gentleman. Southern brand. I gotta look that up.
I want you to take me on a date.
For reals.
Maybe we can go to that music festival after all.
I don't know if they'll ever get to that music festival.
Lord knows you can afford it.
Money's the one thing I don't have.
You get paid every week, don't you?
Who does he send it to?
So what do you spend your money on?
Send it to.
Ah, Beth, it's a nice night. Let's not run it with the truth.
Tell me.
Does he have a child somewhere?
I spent $22,000 on my mom's headstone. Stands about as tall as me.
Oh, not a child.
I spent 30 on my little brothers. Got the best money that I ever spent was $5,000 to a gravedigger in Forsyth.
What did you pay him for?
He dug up my father, gave me his bones. And I drove from there all the way to North Dakota, throwing him out the fucking window.
When was this?
I think heaven's right here. So's hell. One person can be walking the clouds, pit next to someone enduring eternal damnation, and God is the land.
What is he seeing?
Don't say it. Tell me when it saves me.
Okay. There's a remote for the TV, some goddamn place. You hit a button and the fucking thing rises up.
Did John give them his room?
The cabin down the road's fine.
No, this is your room. You paint it. You do whatever you want.
Paint it. It's logs. It's a log flipping cabin. He did move out. He moved out. What's Beth gonna do? Is this the first place he's lived since his dad gave the house to him? Is that supposed to be Lee? I missed that. That is like the worst Photoshop photo ever. But what?
I'm not removing them, so just
Oh, John.
his whole life's in your hands now, Tate. How you treat him is how his life goes.
Yeah, John, how you treat him is how their life goes. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. What is this? Oh, Jason's gonna die.
Hey, no, no, no.
Seriously? Seriously? They honestly think they were gonna get away with this, though? Because even if they beat her up, there's no way they're getting away with this. They're too far away. Oh, 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 oh.
Jason. Jason, look at me.
Jason, they're really gonna give Jason to die?
They want to see you scared. Don't give them the satisfaction. Look at me.
They're holding guns on them for what? How long? Until what?
We're here to scare you.
Best of fucking luck.
Yeah?
Fuck you!
How is he still standing after being stabbed in the jugular?
It can't get hard for a woman who isn't scared of you.
This is the one time when Beth is coming in.
You're gonna cry and scream, try and get away.
Coming in a clutch.
Go and pull it out. Pull it out! Let me fucking see it!
Fuck you. And your mouth.
Jeez, Rip, you just went in there with nothing? I hope you have a vest on you we can't see. Did Rip tell anybody where he was going?
I'm at Beth's office.
I feel her. I feel her. So would too. Poor Jason. Poor Jason.
I love you.
This is when it's important.
If I can't take him to the hospital, I gotta get him to my office. I need to cauterize these wounds.
Oh, was that the doc? Jimmy there too? What's the next move?
I know what it is. I'll take care of this.
Will you, Casey? How? 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 How?
There are wolves down by the barn.
Sure. Yeah.
They're everywhere here, baby.
That quick of a time. What did Casey do? Okay. Okay. I would have taken out the brother, but okay.
Monica raised any issues about last night.
She shouldn't. She willingly went back.
She believed you.
Yeah.
Got a lot to learn about women.
What are we gonna do about these Beck brothers?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna kill him, son.
Yeah, it's kind of your only choice now, unfortunately. You don't want to go right to murder. However, they forced your hand. So the one intriguing thing about the Beck brothers that I didn't think about until recently was, at first it was, this is an ally that John could use to go against Rainwater and Jenkins. But then last episode it kind of became, oh, is this going to make Jenkins and John an ally? And now you've got in Rainwater, when they took out his best poker player, blackjack dealer. What the hell? The guy's just doing his job. He's just dealing blackjack and trying to earn a living, and you all take him out as a message? Like, so having the Beck brothers unify what was season 1 antagonist was intriguing. And they have pushed it where really only death. Really, only death now. They escalated it again in true Yellowstone fashion. They have escalated to death. Only death will stop them. So who will miss them if they're gone? Jenkins won't miss them. Rainwater won't miss them. So who will miss them if they're taken off the table altogether? And they didn't make it clear, was Rip wearing a vest? Or they just shot him and he was just rage machine berserkering it. I think Jason, poor Jason. Jason needs vengeance. He was just doing his job. Monica. I know a lot of you do not have love for Monica. But if you're willingly to go back, I'm not even saying this the right word. If you go back to Casey of your own will, knowing what he's involved in, you better make sure you're up to the task of being the matriarch of Crazy Town. Beth is not up to being matriarch of Crazy Town. She is her own tornado. And Tate's now the prince of Crazy Town. Congratulations, kid. This will all be yours. All that the light touches is yours. Huh. But the one scene that was kind of unexpectedly like, ooh, was why John felt he had to move out of not only his room, but his house. His house to the foreman's house. Just because Monica arrived and seeing that that's where Lee was living, I guess. And his day to day, like, sure, he runs the ranch, but his status has somewhat changed, was intriguing. I'm finding John a lot more complex. He's the kind of character that I'm enjoying, I think, the most, because I understand him wanting to keep the ranch in family's hands and prosperous, but also he's got wackadoo around him and what he's kind of sometimes almost forced to do just to keep his way of living and how that affects him. And he's got the most subtlety, and I enjoy, if you haven't figured out already, the subtlety. So I think that's why I wouldn't say John's my favorite character, but I'm the one that he's most intriguing to me. So they just go into the Beck's place, guns a-blazing? Are they gonna get Jamie to help out? Jamie, okay, Jamie should be in jail. Period. But manual labor may be the best for him for a while, where he's just physically moving. He doesn't really necessarily have to think. Just move until he's exhausted, pass out, go to sleep, wake up, next day, same thing. Is that a life? But that might be what's best for him at this moment. Made him a wrangler. Wow. So yeah, lots of intriguing things happen. Neen. Where they lead. But I'm intrigued. I am intrigued, and that's all that matters to me. I'm intrigued enough to keep watching, and I hope you're intrigued enough to keep watching with me. Yeah, that was a bit of Yellowstone. But thank you so much for being with me again. As always, please take care of yourselves. Stretch your bodies. Get some vitamin D. The sun's out now, usually, somewhat. So wear your sunscreen. But come back and watch the next video in the queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.